All right. So moving on, we have the second segment. We got Vampiro and Pentagon Jr. comes out. All right. Pentagon calls out Vampiro, and then how do we feel about that first part there with Pentagon and Vampiro calls him out?
Again, Vampiro's about 15 years past his prime, so much like getting him to let Jarvis out of the room, Pentagon Jr. is trying to awaken a hidden, tortured soul within Vampiro uh, and bring him out. But at this point in time, I can't really say that he would do anything against Pentagon Jr. and his maestro. My big question is, who is Pentagon Jr.'s master?
Okay, and that's a valid question. But what about this? What about this Pentagon Jr. is calling him by his first name, Ian Hodgkinson, and then Vampiro replies to him, "You're not gonna face Ian Hodgkinson. You're gonna face Vampiro." And then the crowd goes wild because he was almost like taking off his shirt. Um, and then he choke slam him there at the end?
Yeah, I think he's too out of shape and too old at this point to actually take off his shirt. So I think he choke slammed him, told him Ian Hodgkinson won't be there, but maybe Vampiro will be there. So who knows? He might get extensions, a weave, get the dreads back, get some braids in, get a little white face paint on the face there, and come back from the undead.
Oh, so you think Vampiro dresses up in some kind of gimmick? That's an interesting concept. I didn't even think about.
I'm not gonna say Ian Hodgkinson isn't legally part of the undead, but he might have just been playing a role. I don't know.
That's fair. So I didn't even think about his gimmick where he's going to bring out. And then Solo's just back there kind of just chilling, not contributing. That's cool. All right. So moving on to segment 3, we had the backstage sexy star, and shows her purse. She goes through her purse, and it's showing Superfly's mask. Did you watch that episode where Superfly and her had to go at it, and then she lost? She beat him, and she won the mask off of him, even though she didn't really want to.
Yeah, pretty stupid. I just kind of ignored that whole part.
Yeah, so so they did a nice flashback. It was a cutback, and then they went back to Matt Striker and Vampiro, and now we're actually all caught up. And enter King Cuerno versus Kill Shot for a medallion. Now, mind you, excuse me, this is the second medallion up for grabs in the same evening. This is Kill Shot here coming down.
Second of 3 that's up for this evening.
Yes.
I contributed. Bing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Solomon has contributed his 2 cents. Thank you. More to come on that. Over here, Deep Crates, we got King Cuerno and Killshot for Medallion. What's up? How do we feel about this? This is a pretty good match, in my opinion. I don't know if you saw it all the way through.
I have not seen this match all the way through.
All right.
I'm going to go with King Cuerno because of his headdress gear that he comes to the ring in. Not many people can rock a dead deer on top of their head like King Cuerno can.
All right.
So I'm going with King Cuerno. There's the Aztec medallion, I believe, by the way, and was that a Crown Royal bag?
I think so.
I think it's a custom Crown Royal bag.
Right, blue velvet. Yes. It was David Lynch blue velvet Crown Royal bag.
All right, so this is a good test for the show since we are live. We're live, all in effect. So right now, if we wanted to go through a regular match live, we could sit through and actually talk about it. I do have notes about what to look out for, though. There was a back and forth story being told with the bow and arrow, since Killshot, clearly he's a Killshot, so he's a bullseye kind of marksman. And then you have King Cuerno, who's a hunter. So you'll look out for all the mannerisms here with, bow and arrow signs, grabbing an arrow, kind of shooting each other, and then their moves also representing that. So that's the back and forth story that you'll look out for here.
And isn't that Kill Shot's finishing move the Negro Bow?
I don't know. I can look that up officially. I'm not sure what his finisher is there, but let me get right on that. All right, so deep crates. Anything stand out to you in this match so far as you're going through it? What do you feel about this Killshot character?
He's got a decent mask. He's got a little bit of ability, a little bit of talent. We'll see what happens here. Like you said, it's two hunters against each other, so the hunter has become the hunted while the hunted has hunted the hunter. And now we're out of the ring here. Oh, there we go. There were the mannerisms that you spoke of earlier.
And there they are.
Here it is.
Telling
Just like a bow and arrow.
And then he counters it. See? Killshot counters it because he understands that he studied
He killed the shot. Basically, what he did was kill the shot.
I like where you're going with that. Oh, right off with the cutter there. The diamond cutter, Killshot cutter, whatever you want to call that.
But I see as someone a Killshot that's more of a sniper to me.
Okay.
And he does not fit the bill of a sniper. More so of a hand-to-hand combat because of his flipping and kicking.
Okay. And this is Killshot you speak. I think he's very, very smooth, very fluid. More like an MMA kind of guy with the shorts, the MMA shorts he's got going on. But he is very fluid. I don't think he sells as much or as well as the other guys. And that's the only thing I see. And I think he's a little bit too quick, like going into transition moves. That's just being nitpicky. But I like him.
I just like to touch on what Solomon said. But he's got to remember, he's probably thinking of an American sniper. He's more of a Mexican sniper.
That is true.
Where you get more up close. You're more up in their face. You're not so far away as saying, an American sniper.
Yes, good call out. And so we got King Cuerno outside the ring, beating up Killshot. Got him up. And Killshot's crawling around the ring. Just stomping away on him. Just another stomp. So in this match, what other notes did I have on this? Look out for the finish being a spoiler alert. I will tell you the finish. Well, it is Saturday or Friday, so if you haven't watched it by now, that's on you. So you're here for the review anyway. The finish is going to be a submission, and it's some kind of reverse stretch. Deep crates, you might be able to elaborate on this move when it comes up. It was rather interesting. I thought it looked like, I don't know if you've watched the recent WWE Raws where Daniel Bryan was stretching people out and kind of leaning back with them and stretching their arms back behind them. Kind of a move like that.
The surfboard almost? The
surfboard. Is that what it's called? The surfboard? Yeah. So it looked like he was going into that. So I don't know if he failed on it and fucked it up or if this is a improvised different kind of move that he was getting into. That was a nice little reverse Frankenstein or whatever that was. And look, and here are the mannerisms. This is
the bow. That's all in there.
This is the mannerisms I speak of, and this is what I'm telling you guys. This is the storytelling back and forth. He hits the ropes and making himself the arrow onto Killshot. You see where we're going with here? You see where we're going there? This is now the climax of the match here.
You hardly ever noticed that invisible quiver on his back during the match. So graceful move with it.
All right, we got screenshots of the crowd here. We got King Cuerno coming up on Killshot. Throwing him back into the ring. Signaling for the
finish.
That's the finish right there. He's signaling for. Nope. Counters it into the ropes. Throws him back. Here we go. Here we go. What is this?
It's going to the surfboard.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I thought as well. Not so much. Not so much the surfboard. Kind of I'm gonna strangle
Half
you.
Nelson surfboard.
It's kind of like I'm gonna submit you by choking you out as opposed to stretching you.
This is called your back feels like it's fucking on fire.
Your quads are
Better
stretched
quit.
tonight. It's called the greatest quad stretch.
So that is your finish there. King Cuerno does get the medallion in his Crown Royale bag.
To verify that the medallion was actually in there.
And now he didn't.
See, how did he know he was actually getting the medallion? And why is it an odd number?
I don't know. For all he knows, could be one of them chocolate medallions in there. They're not the regular Aztec ones.
The 7 holders of the medallion will be immediately kicked out of the league.
All right, so this next, all right, and Deep Crazy, did you get into this one?
Super fly and super sexy.
Sexy Star, yeah.
No, I can't appreciate it.
I thought it was one of those.
All right, so what we're gonna do, the second part of the segment is actually gonna be hosted by. I'm gonna bring my other man in here. All right, so now getting into the secondary part of this review. What we got? We got Sexy Star coming out with Jarvis. Jarvis is hijacking the show. Sexy Star and Superfly. Now, did you get into this match? Have you seen it? Do you know what's coming down on this?
I fast forwarded. I did not care. I still did not.
Okay. You fast forwarded. However, I will let you know.
Did somebody win a medallion?
Yes, this is for a medallion actually, and I will tell you that this is like a 5-second match, which is unbelievable. Yeah, she used the old Ronda Rousey kind of bringing the whole armbar thing. All the ladies now in every different capacity are using the armbar as a finisher since Ronda Rousey has made that thing super popular. How you guys feel about that?
Well, I feel like no woman of equal size could be the man of the same size.
With an arm.
Yeah,
Candy bar.
armbar.
What's the candy bar? Pro bar.
Not even the same size.
All right, so look at this. So watch the chop. He gives with the drop kick here. Superfly is gonna harass her. And I can actually do this broadcast in Espanol.
And groin, typical, and
armbar, tap out.
Oh my god. Remind me again why I fast forward through this.
And this is why you can't fast forward through anything Lucha Underground, guys, because stuff like this will happen.
I understand they allow women to fight men, but I think this is a slippery slope. When you let a woman be a man's champion, can a man be a woman's champion like Bruce Jenner?
You mean Caitlyn Jenner?
No, he's a man being a woman champion. Oh, sorry, Caitlyn Jenner.
What's going on here now?
We have coming out. This is Marty the Moth Martinez.
The Maw?
Marty the Moth Martinez.
Where do you think that is? They are annoying when they're getting the clothing.
I want to say he was in like some kind of other promotion or a Tough Enough or some kind of reality thing. This isn't
Maybe he
his first.
shot a video in the backyard with his brother.
Very possible, very possible. But,
YouTube sensation.
yeah. But Marty the Moth says that the medallion represents his tribe because his backstory is that he's an Aztec warrior or some shit, and he's got a lot of Aztec pride apparently. And he demands a match with Sexy Star.
Look at me.
So he demands it right now.
Why does she have to give hers up and no other guys were demanding to fight for their Aztec medallion?
Because in Lucha Underground, they have an open policy where you can come in and challenge whenever. And
But why did he not challenge any of the guys? Is my question. He wanted a free one?
probably yes. But I mean, it's Mario the Moth Martinez.
Is she gonna armbar him too?
Spoiler alert! I thought you didn't watch this one,
That's
Solomon.
coming.
This is gonna be a quick one too, guys. Spoiler alert here. It's gonna be quick.
Don't blink.
Sexy Star is gonna win via submission to keep the medallion. And I did have a side note here, guys, and you guys can chime in on this. I'd love to hear you guys weigh in on it. Pretty much, my takeaway here of this match is that Marty the Moth Martinez sucks. Thoughts?
Well, if you're allowed to lose to a woman when you outweigh her easily by 100 pounds, you have to know that you have no career going, and you're willing to allow them for you to lose to her.
Well, time out. In Lucha Underground, you've seen like Son of Havoc lose to other girls, and
Yes, but they did not outweigh the females by 100 plus pounds.
you got Eva Lee's beating up on dudes. Who was it? I don't know if you guys know. She was on Tough Enough a couple seasons ago.
Sister?
Who, Eva Lee's?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought she was like Xena Warrior Princess sister or something. All right, so this is Marty the Moth and Sexy Star still going at it. Absolutely horrible. Deep Crates, what are your thoughts?
I'm just waiting for Sexy Star to maybe end this with that armbar again. Marty the
she might
Moth.
reverse this.
This is the figure four.
I think she's gonna reverse it in the middle of the ring and make him tap.
Marty the Moth shouldn't be out here.
So that's what's gonna
Sexy
happen.
Star should be
She's
on
really turning
Glow.
You're kidding me.
So she just turned him into the reverse figure four. As we all know, that always works, and it hurts even more when you invert it.
Oh, look at Marty.
You got the ropes there.
Like a moth to a flame.
Is his real name the Moth, or are you guys just making fun of him?
No, he is Marty the Moth Martinez in Lucha Underground. And I want to say, there it is.
There it is.
There it is, on cue, on cue. The armbar of justice. So, Sexy Star retains her medallion. And if you're following along, that's the 46-minute mark.
Because so they have an open policy. So if somebody theoretically challenge everybody else for all their medallions and have all 7 medallions?
Well, they just introduced the medallions, but I would imagine that you could, because it's an open policy where you can just challenge whoever for the night, and you're going to get to go in and fight them. And most people will accept knowing the policy.
I think that's what I would do. I would try to dominate the medallions and try to get all 7, and then start selling on the black market.
Craigslist.
All right, so this next segment.
How much would a fan pay to get a medallion and get a chance to wrestle?
Going $300, whatever. Tree fitty.
All right, so this next segment we have Dario Cueto coming out, and Dario Cueto being the owner, and he says he is impatient and wants to bring out Prince Puma, the champ, and Mil Muertes for a face-off.
Right now?
Right now.
For an Aztec coin, or?
Just for a face-off. A good old-fashioned face-off.
Like boxers before they have a pay-per-view match.
Like boxers before they have a pay-per-view match. So that's what's going to go down here. We'll bring out Prince Puma. Let everybody touch the title, and then we bring out Mil Muertes, the Beast. Thoughts on either one of these deep crates? Mil Muertes has Katrina here and Prince Puma, who apparently was banging her earlier this season. Or no, that was Phoenix, huh? That was Phoenix that was hooking up with Katrina.
Prince Puma's the current champ now.
Yeah, he is the champ. That's Conan's boy. And that's Ricochet from New Japan Wrestling.
Oh, I thought you meant the movie Ricochet.
No, Ricochet from New Japan Pro Wrestling.
So what are we trying to decide here? If they're
Is this
going
a
to
casket
wrestle?
This is a face-off. This is straight
So
up.
why
a
are they bringing
face-off.
out a casket?
This is intimidation. This is all tactics. This is what.
This is not a casket match?
This is a lucha
Are we sure?
underground face-off.
Who are these other guys?
The backstory here is
It's more like a beatdown.
Who are these guys?
these are
Messengers of death.
yeah.
The
They got
harbingers,
this one
if you will.
No, these are the disciples of death. They bring out the coffin, and the backstory here is that the last time Mil Muertes was taken out of this ring, he had lost to Prince Puma in a casket match, and he got rolled into one. So now, the disciples of death
Oh,
have brought this out.
did Conan just take a 9-iron in the gut?
That's his pimp cane. You know, pimp cane that he walks around
That's a
with.
cane? I thought that was a golf cane.
It's Conan's pimp cane. He's got a hip replacement surgery.
That's why he fell so funny.
So, yeah, so he does the different falls there. Mil Muertes picking up Prince Puma. You're gonna make him watch. This is the interesting part here.
Oh, Katrina.
She just knocks him out, and he's out.
Will she be licking
Not
him?
K-Dog.
K-Dog, indeed.
Not for one punch.
Here come the disciples of death.
He's way stronger than that.
The Conan's been laid out already. He's getting rolled into the coffin. Coffin or casket, guys? Is that a coffin or a casket?
Same difference,
What would determine a casket then?
Curved. The casket is more curved on top of it.
Okay.
Although it does have some curve to it.
I thought a coffin. So what does Dracula sleep in?
Okay, a coffin is more that pentagon
Gun
shape.
shape thing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a.
So I would say that was a casket.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a casket.
All right. Very good. Yeah, coffin would be
A
something that.
coffin's gotta have the
Like
2,
little
4,
Full
6
5,
sides.
full 6, yeah.
What Dracula would come out of.
Yeah.
Got the angled ones and then the longer angled ones.
All right. So that actually concludes the whole Lucha Underground. That's the 1 hour. Mil Muertes holds up the title there at the championship, like he won it, but he just poses with it, and then roll the end credits and blackout. So overall, Deep Crates, what do we think about this episode of Lucha
Aztec
Underground?
medallions are a dime a dozen.
They're about. There's what? There was 3 given out. There was 1 more left to be given out, and we have 2 more weeks. We have Wednesday coming up, so 3 more weeks, call it, and then we have the final Ultima Lucha.
No, today's the 17th, so this next Wednesday,
There should be 1 more medallion
the
given.
22nd,
Yeah, because
and then the 29th. And then the pay-per-view is the following Wednesday.
it would be on the
You
5th.
have a message,
So it's on
sir.
a Wednesday as well. It's like the show is on. It's not even on McCarty or nothing else.
Yeah, it's on a Wednesday. It's a regular.
It is the show, I think.
Yeah, it's a season finale. All right, so thoughts on this whole thing, guys? Anything stand out to you? Anything that excites you going into next week for Lucha Underground?
Well, I feel like they should make a bigger show going to the finale for build-up. I think they need a better storyline than just Vampiro.
Vampiro and Pentagon Jr. You don't
Yes.
think that's gonna put butts in seats?
Not enough.
What about you, Deep Crates?
No, Vampiro coming out of retirement. How many people want to see that? Not too interested. People will come out though to see because it's Vampiro.
Can I tell you what I want to happen? I want this to be where Pentagon Jr. breaks Vampiro's arm. That way Vampiro can go back to commentating and Pentagon Jr. can constantly like bully him. Like if he's at the announce table, he can kind of like size him up every now and then, kind of scare everybody with the whole armbar thing. Because he as well has been using that whole armbar gimmick, as you've noticed, to break people's arms throughout the season. So that's also going on
Wouldn't
there.
he also find the opposite? That Vampiro beats him and he sits there and commentates, and every time he comes out, he bullies him and talks down to him.
I'm a big proponent of the whole bully thing after he breaks his arm.
As long as somebody gets bullied.
True. All right, speaking of bullies, so let's shift gears here from my Lucha Underground. Bully Ray is back in Impact Wrestling with Dixie Carter. So how does this go down? Deep Crates, elaborate.
Bully Ray is gonna get everything back in line. He's gonna make good matches. He's gonna get it going again.
So between him and Billy Corgan, who's on the creative staff,
We're gonna be smashing pumpkins and wrestling.
all right, and then also now I've come to find out that Shane the Hurricane Helms is also at the helm in Impact Wrestling. So
That I don't know about. I can't speak to.
he was on the podcast that I listened to, and he confirmed that he is on the squad, not on the creative side, but he is on the team there over there. So, anything else, guys, before we conclude this podcast or this YouTube broadcast here? Solomon, final thoughts?
Overall, I give it a C- because I want to be 2 men, and basically I'm just a sexist.
I'm going with that.
Deep Crates.
I want to agree with Solomon totally. The Aztec coins have lost all their value. When you compare them with the euro on the market right now, they're not really worth a goddamn thing.
All right. Then we got the so to review the matches and comments. So to conclude, we had Bengala and Diwali Daviri, where Bengala won with that suplex off that fuck finish. That
Terrible match.
Yep. We had King Cuerno versus Killshot for Medallion. The back and forth story with the slingshots and whatnot. And the finish was that kind of surfboard, rear naked chokehold.
I actually liked the
Stretch.
finisher. It was a little bit different. I liked the take on it. So I was not upset with that match.
So give that match a grade then.
I would give that match a B.
Okay.
I felt there was a few inconsistencies. Too often people were playing on the arrow thing. But overall, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good match, entertaining.
All right.
Definitely something a person who's never watched it could definitely latch on to and watch again.
Right. After that, we had your guys' favorite, Superfly versus Sexy Star for the, I want to say that was the match of the year. Call it early, perhaps. I know there's 3 more weeks left, but possibly match of the year.
It makes me not want to watch the last 3 weeks of the year.
Solo? What do you think?
It's awful.
I mean,
It's embarrassing. It's
Garbage.
It's bad that she did it once, but then to follow it up, come on.
when I can tell you that the notes I have is the match, a chop, a kick to the balls, armbar, tap out. That's pretty much how that match went down. And then Marty the Moth came out and demanded to fight with her. And then he got tapped out as well.
The Moth.
Marty the Moth. All right, so that was summing that up. August 5th is Ultima Lucha. We had the last reveal was Prince Puma and Mil Muertes going at it face to face. So that was it. That wraps up this Lucha Underground review with Solomon. Thanks for coming out. We got Deep Crates. Thanks for coming out. And then look out for this thing to kind of go different ways, guys. We might do individual hangouts where we all broadcast from individual locations. Deep Crates has a show he likes to do. He likes to go crate digging, so you guys check him out. Anything you want to plug, Deep Crates?
I got the Crate Show, Deep Crates 908, YouTube every Friday, coming at you with new shows. And hopefully we'll see you again here next week with some more Aztec medallions.
There's one left out there. One left. And my boy here's got zero fear. So, Solomon, anything to plug?
Medallion.
That is it. That's what we got left. That's the thought of the day right there. Un medallion left. All right, y'all. Peace.